All right, we have another great match coming up. Lucas Thomas, Eddie Mataya, a couple of excellent players. Luke Thomas got, I believe he got second 2 years in a row at the Western BCA Men's Masters, if memory serves. And I think he did pretty well in the BCA Nationals also. I just saw in the chat room that he won that. Is that right? Lucas won the Men's Masters at BCA Nationals last summer. Yes, he did. Alright, looks like Eddie has first break. Seems to be some difficulties with the Magic Rack. Never seen so much difficulties with the Magic Rack. Must be the, maybe it's the cloth. Maybe there's some divots in the cloth or something. Alrighty. Looks like we're ready to get started. Alright, here we go. Alright, he just racked for himself. I don't know if anyone has told him that it's rack for your opponent or not. Looks like Rebecca's going to go inform him of our tournament format. I mean, if both players agreed that they wanted to rack their own, so it makes no difference to me. But I don't know if that's the case or if they were just assuming it was rack your own. Alright, so referee makes this 2, that comes around naturally for the 3. The 4 ball's a bit tied up on here. I mean, there's a possibility of a 4-7-9 combo, and that might be what he's going to be forced to do, or might just play safe off the 4. Well, yeah, it's got a good angle to come around 3 rails for the 4-7-9, if he likes that shot. I'm not sure if that's what he wants to do or not. Can't really tell for sure how well that lays from looking at the monitor.
Hello, Kevin. I thought I'd join you. Give Kim a break.
Hello, Rebecca. Can you move your microphone up a little bit?
Up?
Closer to your mouth so we can hear you?
Okay, how's that?
Oh, that's much better.
Okay.
And with all the noise in here, we need all the help we can get with the microphones.
It is loud in here. It's starting to thin out.
Alright, so the angle that he's left himself, it doesn't really lend itself to playing safe. So it looks like he's almost committed to playing this 9-ball.
It's plausible. It's possible. Is it playable?
Let's find out.
And it went.
Nice shot. First game to Eddie.
That's always fun. A 3-ball combo. Oops.
So it looks like you went over there and informed them of our tournament format.
Yes, we did. And I also replaced their magic rack with a brand new one.
Even though they already had a brand new one, it's only played like 3 sets on it, but it's okay. We got some extras.
Well, you know what? There is an upside and a downside to the magic rack. So sometimes if you have it turned over, it doesn't hold the balls as tightly.
Oh.
So that could have been the problem.
I see.
Just to be on the safe side, we gave him the second one.
I might have to take one of these. If you have any extras at the end of the tournament. I'll take a used one. Doesn't have to be a new one.
Oh yes, they're really examining that rack. Okay.
All right.
Eddie seems to be satisfied with that.
Here we go. Haven't really noticed if Luke was racking these balls in any particular order or not. All just looking at the order of the rack, that looks like a familiar pattern. So I think he is racking them in a particular order.
Now, what is the advantage of that?
You can rack them in a way so that the 1, 2, and 3 end up together, 7, 8, 9 end up together to make it a little bit easier to run out, so you don't have to send the cue ball all over the table. You can also rack them so that they deliberately end up far apart, making it tougher for your opponent to run out.
Okay.
So if you see your opponent is running out a lot, then you put the tough rack on him. If he's not running out, then you use the easy rack so that it's easier on yourself when you come to the table.
I see.
All right, so Luke was trying to get this cue ball over behind the 2-3, I think.
And that one ball does clear the 8.
Barely, but from this angle, that's gonna be a tough shot.
And he's got to come all the way back up table for the 2 ball.
Yes.
That's above the 3 here.
Yes, this is the 2 ball down here by the 3. Yes, it is. So not an easy shot. And make the 6? Nope.
But he did get lucky on the safe. Now Luke can either jump or kick at this. He's looking at the kick. And we see a jump cue come out.
Now, if those, if the 1-9 are not frozen, but if they're almost frozen, then the 1 is probably almost dead into this bottom left corner down here off the 9. So if he kicks up rail and just makes any contact on the 1, there's a good chance he can make it in this corner down here. They were a little bit further away from the 9 than I thought. There's a little bit of space in there, it looks like. Is that enough where you can cut this one in? Enough space? And
It's an extreme cut.
lots of inside English to hold it there for the 2-ball, for the 2-6 combo. Or is he going to try to come under the 2? He's coming under the 2.
And that,
Nice shot.
pretty straight in. Draw back for the 3.
Looks like he has a little bit of angle, so he's probably going to follow forward for the 3-6 combo.
Or push the 3 out of the way for the side pocket.
Yeah, I don't know if he really wanted to move that 3, because he's left it in a pretty tough spot now, especially considering where the 4 is.
He could play the carom into the 6.
That's an option. He's going to have to put a little speed on it, because the 3-ball is going to be going up table, so they're going to have to put a little bit of speed on it so that the cue ball gets out of the corner and kind of comes back out of there and follows the 3 around. Let's just play safe.
That's a smart move. And nicely done. Park behind that 5-ball.
Our more astute listeners may have noticed that you are not Kim Jones anymore.
No.
No, I am now joined by Rebecca Easley again.
Hello.
Howdy.
Now it looks like he's going to try for a 2-railer here. Good contact.
Hitting it hard, hoping something good happens.
Unfortunately, he left a wide open shot for Eddie.
Yep. Now, because of this angle he has, it's not the easiest thing to do to get back from the 3 to the 4. You can't really follow 2 rails because that 5-7 away, so you gotta kind of go to the end rail, kind of punch it a little with some left English, and
Go for center table.
And he would have liked to have been a little bit closer to that 4, so that was the difficulty of the shot, was getting a good position on the 4 there from the way he had to hit that. So this is a makeable shot, but controlling it for position on the 5 next is pretty difficult. So you may elect to just probably run into the 7 probably. I think I would rather run into the 7 as opposed to the 5. And then again, that shows what I know. This is much better than what I was thinking. Much better.
Play starts at 10, and Paradise is opening at 9 in the morning for practice. That was one of our players asking what time we'll be starting up tomorrow. So just to let you and the audience know, we will be starting back up at 10 a.m.
in the morning.
And how late are we going to be here tonight?
I think we're probably going to be done probably by about 3. Is the way it looks like it's turning out. And he's up himself a bit of a long shot here down the rail.
But I think Eddie knows this shot. Right in the pocket.
Alright, Eddie goes up 2-0. And this is the last streamed match of the night.
Okay.
Oh, 9 on the break.
Well, look at that. Eddie's just,
And we're playing by the rules of 9-ball when a 9 on the break actually wins you the game.
yes.
And it looked like that ball went straight in. It didn't have any help from anything else. Which is usually an indication that one of those 2 balls behind the 9 are loose. Which is unusual for the Magic Rack that the racket ball's loose, but as much difficulty as they're having, they must be having a hard time getting them tight. Alright, dry break.
And Luke has a tough shot on the one, but it will go on the side, and he can come up around 2 rails with a 2.
I think he's going to shoot this in the corner, go to the side rail, to the left of the side pocket, leaving himself a bit of a long shot on the 2 is what I think he's going to do. Let's see what he does.
Oh, you were right. But I don't know if that English would have helped him get on that 2 had he made that ball.
Yeah, he moved the cue ball a lot more than I was expecting to see him.
Almost like
he did overcut the 1 ball, so that didn't slow down the cue ball as much. Meanwhile, Eddie's got a bit of a tough shot here. I don't know if he's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna shoot this one, because I think the 1 does go in the corner, and if he does, the cue ball will come around naturally for the 2 in the same pocket. That was a very nice shot, as long as he doesn't get behind this 4, and he's behind the 4. That's too bad. That was a nice shot.
I think he's going to get the jump cue out.
Yeah, I think this is probably one of those times that's probably about the right time to get it. pretty close to this 4. This is not an easy jump, and he's had second thoughts on jumping this. Looks like he's going to go 2 rails around the 9 into the 2. Maybe hoping to send the cue ball into the little cluster of balls afterwards, hoping for a safe maybe? No, that's not what he was doing.
No, I didn't like that angle.
I wasn't sure what he had in mind there.
Okay, so now Luke has a chance to get on the board here. Ball in hand. And there aren't I don't see too many problems for a player of his caliber. Of course, that's not me. So, looks like he's just going to stop it right here for the 3 ball. Has a little bit of an angle to bring it down table for that 4. Might need to put some left-hand English on it. Opted for the long shot.
Alrighty, I'm back. Yeah, so Luke's left himself a pretty long shot on this 4 ball here.
Oh. Yeah.
Disaster.
No scratch. Getting heavy ball in hand on this table.
Well, he's
as open as it is.
Well, that 7 ball's in a bit of a tough spot there. He could play the 7-8 combo, I suppose, but he's probably going to prefer to play position for that 7 into the side. So to get there, he's probably going to want to play position on the 6 ball, where he can come around 2 rails for the 7 on the side. So he's probably going to come across. Going to come across the 6, leaving angle for the 6 ball to come around 2 rails. I'll be right back.
Okay. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but Eddie has switched over to his right hand. He usually shoots with his left, but that's a beautiful shot with his offhand. Unfortunately, I don't know if he has enough angle on that 4, or on that 6, excuse me. He's going to opt for the bridge. And he wants to get that ball all the way back to this foot rail. Like some running English. Oh, and tried to force it. Rattled the pocket. And now Luke has another chance, but again, he's going to have a hard time getting to that 7 with this angle. He is looking at it. See if it clears the 9, and I do not believe it does. Looks like he's getting ready for some extreme draw there. Oh. Okay, now this looks like a natural angle to get to that 7. And there's Eddie pinpointing his spot. That's just right.
Sorry about that. I am back.
Welcome back.
Alright, so he's going to have to follow into this 8 gently, pushing it towards the corner pocket. He's done that perfectly.
Yeah, just a little bit of...
So yeah, he's going to draw this out, some bottom left English. Ooh, hit that a little crispier than he wanted to.
And he's left himself a back cut, but this isn't something he can't handle.
It's a makeable shot, but it's also a missable one. But he was able to handle that. Goes up 4-0. Alright, Eddie's break again.
Oh.
And he scratched. Oh, that 5/8's tied up a little bit.
Now and then they're the opposite angle for the combo in the back corner. So someone is going to have to do something with that eventually.
Yes, and
they have 4 balls to play with to get to it.
Yeah, sooner rather than later.
And it looks like he's not going to bother playing with that 5/8 tie up. He's going to take this 1-9. What he's going to do, it looks like he's going to cut that ball up into the corner, not back cutting it to the side. And a little more bounce. Well, he can see the edge of that too, enough for the back cut on the 2, but that's a steep angle. Natural shape to the 3. Now he's almost straight in. I think he's going to use a little force follow on this one. Now he's got to deal with the 5 ball. And he may have the breakout right here. Look at that. Alright, so he's a little on the 50-yard line with that 5 ball, but he has 2 options. He can bank, or he can opt for a safety. Park that 5 ball right behind the 7 and put the cue ball as far up behind the, if you can get behind the 6, that'd be even better. But let's see what he does. He went for the shot and almost made it. Okay, so Lucas is coming back up to the table. And he has a nice steep angle to come up one rail from the 5 to the 6.
Alrighty, I am back.
Welcome back, Kevin.
Thank you. So I think he's going to want to just come straight up, about even with the side pocket, about halfway between the side pocket and the middle of the table. That's about what I was thinking. That's about where he landed. So now he has a nice, perfect angle to come around 2 rails for the 7 in that same corner as the 5. Yeah, right there.
Yep, that's where we want you to put the ball. That's where you want to put the ball. I wish I could do that with the ball. Point to the spot and then it lands there. Oh.
Oh. Plan B didn't work out either.
They tried. Okay, so Eddie's going to have to circle the globe, go all the way around the table to get back for that 7.
Yeah, he could try to follow this trails, but I think he's probably just going to go a little bit of draw and just go 1 rail to the end rail and straight back down the table.
Wow.
Okay, never mind.
That was impressive. That was some serious English.
Alright, so he's left himself enough angle that he can follow this. He can follow this 2 rails, probably hitting the 3rd rail.
With a little top left English?
Yes.
Hey, I'm learning.
Alright. Looks like he may be looking at just coming up the table 1 rail. No, he was doing the 3 rail. Okay.
And that is how you do it.
Indeed. All right. And Mataya 5-0.
Off the floor until 2, and then I can have stuff out by 1:45 this year.
Okay.
Eddie's break once again. Oh, he hit those very nice.
Oh.
But
came back dry.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like that 3 passes the 4 into this bottom left corner. like he's left himself angled to run into them here after making this 2. I mean, it looks like the 3 does go up in the upper corner, but I don't think he's left himself the angle to play that position. So it looks like he's just going to try to run right into him. And he's broken him out. He has a shot on the 3, but unfortunately he's over this 4 ball. That's going to make this a lot more difficult.
This is not my favorite shot.
I don't think it's anyone's favorite shot. It's not easy. And he's made it. Nice shot. So he's going to want to come across the table, probably about 6 inches off that side rail for the 5 ball. That's good enough. That'll do.
Yes, it will. And it looks pretty straight in, so I would just baby that ball right up.
All right, he's got to leave himself. He has to leave himself angled to come up for the 7. So he's going to.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, he needs angle. Didn't want to be straight on the 6, so he's left himself a nice angle. So it looks like perfect for. He's probably gonna draw this 2 rails towards the 7. He can't follow it very well because the 8's blocking. Oh, he is following. He's following it with inside English. Okay, he's coming out for the side. I was thinking he was going to play position for the corner. But then again, he's. I'm not looped on this. Alright, so he's going to want to, I think he's going to want to follow forward a few inches. Very good.
Well, Cosmo, we were trying to determine what VG stands for, and your comment, most streams aren't VG, but this one is. And we've decided it means very good.
Yes, our stream is very good.
It is.
That's got to be what he means.
Yes. Alright. Lucas is on the ball. Needs to take his time.
Yeah, it's got some distance, so just got to make sure don't get distracted when you're shooting this ball.
Well, that leave's not very friendly, but we both know that Mataya is fully capable of cutting this into the side.
Yes, definitely. It's not straight in, so he's got to cut a little, so it's not that easy, but it's certainly makeable.
And there it is. Eddie goes up 6-0.
Luke is definitely not playing at his best tonight. I don't know if it's the maybe the late hour. This is his first match of the tournament, and it started at about 1 a.m.
And he has been here since about 9, waiting. So that does fatigue a player. We all know what that's like, waiting for your matches.
Well, Eddie's hitting him hard, but he's just not getting good results on his break.
No.
You wouldn't know it looking at the score, though. So, here we have, so I think...
Lucas might be trying to ride the 9 here again.
maybe, but I think maybe he was thinking he was trying to billiard it.
I can't even see a shot here as safe. Where would a safe go?
Well, if he can come off the left side of the 1 ball, bring in the cue ball past the 7, between the 7-9 towards that corner pocket, the 1 ball will stay right there in the middle. You might try something like that.
Ooh.
No, he's left him straight into the corner. That's not what he... I don't think that's quite the way he pictured it in his mind before he shot that.
Okay.
That's perfect. We can roll forward. Roll forward for the 3 into the bottom right corner. He has just a little bit of angle on that too. So it's actually sitting pretty nice on this to follow forward. That's perfect. And that 4 will go in the side or the corner, whichever one he prefers. And the angle that he has looks like he's probably going to prefer the side. Of course, he may draw this to the side rail and then back out towards the center also, but I actually think he's going to move forward and just shoot this on the side. And that's what he's elected to do.
And
now it looks like that 5 might have. He can make the 5 past the 6, but it looks like he might have good angle on the 4. We can draw back for the 5 into that upper right corner. No, he was straight, so that was not available to him. He didn't just hook himself on that 7, did he?
It looks like it does go. I think he has just barely enough room.
And he's kicking at this.
Did hook it.
All right. Well, it looks like the bank shot is probably the best option here. It looks like that 6 is making this a big pocket.
Well,
but like I've said before, it's looks are deceiving on the monitor.
Yes, they are, and unfortunately, Eddie hooked himself.
And this I don't think he's going to jump. I think he's going to kick at this 1 rail up table. Possibly 2 rails, but he's looking at the 2 rails.
Oh. Well, this could be the break that Lucas needs.
Yeah, he
get himself on the scoreboard.
He needs to get back into this match. That 7 ball's in a little bit of a tricky spot.
Well, if he draws this ball right back, draws. follows his ball right straight back across.
Alright, so that's good speed. He had good speed on that ball.
He's a little over the 8, but
yeah.
not bad.
He's over the 8, so he's going to have to just roll forward a little bit, it looks like, and shoot the 8 into that opposite corner.
Nice and solid.
Except he's not straight into the corner, and the angle he has is bringing him away from the 9 ball, so it's still got some work to do here. He may even choose to shoot this from the side. And it looks like that's what he's doing. He is.
Yep.
It was a nice shot. Came up a bit short.
Yeah, a little bit more speed to get closer to that 9 would have been nice, but
Well, especially when you're struggling like he is, you want nice, easy shots. You don't want these long shots on the 9 when you're struggling. You want a nice, 6-inch putt shot. And he's not even letting him shoot it.
it's unfortunate for him.
It is. He's definitely a much better player than what he's showing tonight. He's just struggling with, partly with the speed of the table. He's misjudging the speed on a lot of shots.
Yes, I have noticed that. Eddie has moved his ball slightly more towards center, hoping to pocket something.
Maybe we should just try not to hit them so hard.
Oh. Well, saying he's got a shot on the 1 is a little bit of a stretch.
It depends how close he is to this 1. He might have a shot on this on the side. He might be able to cut it in. It's hard to tell how close he is to the 1. If he does have that as a shot, he's just going to play safe. Probably trying to get behind the 5 or 8, 9.
Again, he didn't hit it hard enough. Need a little bit more speed.
And I think he may have left a bit of a window there for that 1 in the corner.
Looks like it.
And I think that 3-7 is lined up for the corner, so that if it is, then that won't be a problem. 4-6 is a little bit more difficult. Well, that 4-6 are no longer an issue.
And it's 9 ball. That 7 went down. Eddie
Now
keeps shooting.
Now it's the 9-6 that are an issue instead of the 4-6. All right. So the 1, the 2, the 3, and the 4 are all right here. That's not the issue. Getting the 5 is a little bit tricky, but the 6 ball is the main problem here. And the only real breakout ball for the 6 is the 5 ball, and you don't usually want to break out the ball on the shot before because it's hard to control where the ball is going. But he's going to be forced to, unless he can play position for the 6 on the side. But I think he's going to be forced to try to leave himself an angle on this 5 ball to try to break out the 6-9. Unless he wants to try to break it out here from the 4 ball, trying to send the cue ball right into the 9 ball here. No, he's going to do it with the 5 ball. set himself a bit of an angle here. So now he's going to be forced to play safe, probably coming off of that right side of the 6, trying to block him with the 8 ball. No, he's going the opposite way. He's going to come off the other side of the 6. And just banking the 6 back behind the 8 and 9. Didn't quite get the 6 over as far as he wanted, but he still didn't really leave a shot for Lucas.
Now, if Lucas just babies this ball, lets the cue ball come up and hit this top rail and just barely go behind the 8. There. Ooh, almost. Okay. That works. That works.
Yeah, that works.
Anytime he has Eddie kicking at a ball, it's better odds in his favor.
Indeed.
Oh. Ooh. I don't know. From this other angle, it almost looks like it's cuttable into that corner, that bottom right corner. However, he does have an opportunity for another really good save here, but it looks like he's going for the shot. No? Oh, rolled out just a bit. I think Eddie can see a sliver of it.
You can see the sliver, but that sliver doesn't really do any good. Because unless you can see enough of it to make it. Well, let's see what Eddie does. Well, he's able to control the speed on that nicely.
Could he roll off the rail and get to that a little bit?
Well, if that 6 is off the rail, then he has a rail first opportunity here. But he's gonna curve this ball a little bit. Nice shot. Gives himself a nice long shot on the 8. And I don't look for him to slow roll this. I think he's gonna come up and down table.
Yeah, he's gonna have to.
Oh, nice little brush off the 9. That works.
Brought it a little closer to that pocket.
Eddie says that's good. And Luke is on the scoreboard. Alright, come on, Luke.
Lucas breaking for the first time in this match.
Yep.
Okay.
So he's made 3 balls in the break and has no shot. Sounds kind of typical. So he's probably going to kick at this 2 ball, sending the 2 ball up towards the side pocket. Hopefully not making the side, letting the cue ball drift down in the direction of the 5 ball. Hopefully trying to hook him behind the 5 if possible.
That sounds like a really good plan. Unless you can actually see some of that too. And he doesn't quite get there.
So definitely not an easy shot.
Overcut that.
Alright, now Luke has a nice opportunity here.
Yes, he does.
So he just needs to bounce out right back to the center of the table. Be just about perfect.
Oh, looks like he's drawing the ball. A little bit.
That looks pretty good.
And the same thing this way.
Yeah, he could draw back out to the center for the 4 on the side. Maybe even draw past the center a little bit just to ensure that you have angle to come down for the 5.
I was just going to say that.
And he's on the wrong side of this.
That's unfortunate.
Well,
So
it's workable. I mean, it's not plan A. But it's workable. It really depends if he wants to play this 5-9 or not. If he wants to play the 5-9, then he can just shoot this with some right English with just a little bit of draw, and spin it around 3 rails to come down for the 5-9 combo. And that's what he's doing. Or 5-9 billiard.
Yeah, I like the carom better than the combo on this.
So either way, it's a little bit touchy, just because of the distance between the 5 and the 9. You know, when they're closer together, it makes judging these things a lot easier. But I think he's going to shoot the carom and not the combo.
I agree.
And I do think it's down to those 2 choices. I don't think he's going to try any safety or anything like that. Alright, nice shot.
Alright, Luke's in the game. On a comeback.
on the beginning of his comeback. Alright, so he just has to just break and run 7 from here.
Okay, I'm gonna check out of here and I'm gonna let your lovely wife join you.
Alrighty.
Hello?
Hello, lovely wife.
Hi, honey.
How are you?
I am tired. I feel like I've been pulled in a bazillion directions today, and I am so sorry I didn't get to do more commentating.
Alright, so this looks like he's got a pretty nice spread here on these balls. Only he's gotta get from this 1 to the 2. Luke's been playing like he's tired.
He probably is. They had a long drive up here today. Coming up from Oregon. These pockets have never liked to be force-fed. Never. All of the years I've been, playing here off and on, for how many years now? 15? 16?
Oh, 3
on
or
these
4.
tables. They've never liked that.
So is this the old table 8 that was the tight one?
Yeah, he's moved around so many times I have no idea. Possibly. I thought he moved that table into the back room.
Oh yeah, I remember that. So meanwhile, Luke's got, it's not that tough of a shot on the 1, but coming back out for the 2, so that you have that proper angle coming over the 3. That's what made it a little bit more tricky. And
He's left Eddie with a nice angle here.
yeah,
You come short of the 7 and back over at the 2 or between the 5-7.
no, I don't go between the 5-7, but he does.
The table doesn't like that shot still. Both acting like they've been here all day long or something. Trying to update the brackets.
Alright, nice shot. And is he going to get up there far enough? No, does that 3 go by the 6? If it goes by the 6, he can come around 3 rails. As long as he doesn't get behind the 9.
Okay, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay.
So if it doesn't go by the 6, then he's going to have to probably just go up and down the 1 rail. Okay, he's going to 3 rails, so it must go by the 6.
Did he make the 9? No. It looks like he's got a little bit more than half of a pocket there for the 3 ball. These pockets can be forgiving if you roll balls in. Like any table. But,
So this 8 ball is might be a little bit in the way here for trying to come across for the 5. So it looks like he's,
He ran smack into it, didn't he?
yeah, when he jacked up, I thought he was trying to draw it at the other side of the 8, but that's not what happened. So now he's going to have to come 2 rails back and forth for the 6. And it was a very tough cut shot on the 5. And it just barely missed that.
I'm sorry. I was reading something.
Well,
Made me laugh.
share with everyone.
Suzanne's favorite ice cream apparently is cookies and cream. Is he gonna play this rail first, or is he?
I think he's just gonna just follow it 2 rails. And that's what he is doing, or 3 rails. I mean,
Looking behind the 9?
naturally.
Absolutely. Everybody plays that backup shot.
All right, so just kick this in the side and run out, right? Alright, that 7 will go in either corner pocket up there, so you can either shoot us with some inside English and spin over to the side rail if he chooses to go that way. Just stays in line with the 7.
Let's see, he's going to draw this to the side rail and back out for the 8.
So it looks like he's going to do.
And you could go forward with it 2 rails to the end rail and off the side rail. No nonsense.
Alright, Eddie is on the hill.
I think see a different player in Luke tomorrow. He's not going to have to play until sometime tomorrow late afternoon, and I think you'll see a different player with him getting a little bit of rest.
Sometime after supper.
Yeah, sometime late afternoon. The B side is a race to 7, so that's going to go a little bit faster.
So are we doing all A side matches first and then B side, or are you going to go back and forth?
I'm going to go back and forth. If you've played first thing in the morning, or the first round here tonight in the first set, you're going to be up early in the morning. If you've been playing late tonight, whether you win or lose, you're going to be playing later tomorrow. Figured with
sounds like a plan.
With, as few tables as I have here, that's the fairest way to do it to people.
Alright, not a very good spread here.
Yeah, but the 7-8 are a little bit funny. The thing, the 4-5 is the bigger issue. It doesn't look like once the 3 is gone, you can get into the 4 from the 5. Doesn't look like it passes the 5 in the other corner either. Luke's running to the 6, and he might come out of this
perfect.
Looking pretty good. If that 4 does go by that 5,
it looks to me like you can squeeze it by there.
That's a squeaker.
And once the 4 and 5 are gone, it looks like that 7 might go into that pocket also. Because the 7-8 are not frozen.
Nah. Well, and the 7, if it doesn't, should possibly go. It'll go in that corner too if they're not frozen together.
So he has a shot on the 4. It's just how do you come out with a shot on the 5 here?
It's tough, especially he can't really cue into the ball. being so close to the rail there.
Can he, no, that 9 ball's not in a good spot. I was going to say, could he run into the 9 to slow down the cue ball so he could shoot the 5 into the left corner, but I don't think he has the angle
Where's
for
the
that.
9 going if he runs into it? I guess.
So he'll probably stay to the right of the 5 and shoot the 5 into the left corner, I think.
Yeah, he should be able to go forward, back down for it.
As long as he leaves himself some angle so he can come up for the 6,
Yeah.
which is at the opposite end of the table, and he's just barely got some angle.
I'm curious as if that 7 ball goes past that 8. That makes this out a whole lot easier if it does.
It looks to me like it does. Oh, actually, I'm looking at the ball here. Yeah, it goes.
That line of sight should be. And yet again,
Yeah, I looked at the table instead of looking at the monitor, and yeah, it goes.
I can't see that side.
It's at this end right here.
Yeah, there's a chair in my way.
We'll go move it.
I think Eddie's woman, Cindy Sleva, was sitting in it. Oh yeah, it goes all day. Oh, Luke's got away with something there.
Nice save.
It's that safe 9-ball game that I used to play with Raphael. You weren't allowed to make the 9, you had to corner hook the guy on it. So you're going to sneak him in the backside of it? That's a nice speed. That other angle, he's really got him up on the backside of that 8-ball.
Yeah, if he's frozen to the 8, that's going to make that 1 rail to the 5 kind of difficult.
Yeah, so you're going to go 2 rails at this?
That's what it looks like.
They didn't put enough English in that. He doesn't want to move that 9-ball.
If anything, move it away from the 5, not make it even better. Alright, so yeah, so the 7 does go. So,
It's a ball in hand.
I like getting that cue ball going past the 6 so that you follow the 6 to the side rail and then back across for the 7 in the upper right corner. Basically putting the cue ball down there in the vicinity of that corner pocket.
Yeah. And then he's just going to roll forward and take the 1 rail back up at it, or
So this way you have to be a lot more precise on the speed.
yeah, you're cutting across your angle rather than coming up it or into it.
But he's hit that with just about perfect speed.
Got the last of the matches finishing up for the night. People trying to figure out what time they play.
If it was me, I'd get someone to move that magic rack.
Yeah, I don't like leaving it sitting on the table either. It
Luke says that's good.
causes things to take some funny rolls.
Alright, Eddie wins that. 9-2. That is the last of our streaming matches for tonight. First match tomorrow is 10 a.m.
10 a.m. and you will be watching, I believe, Miguel Morphin and Treon Pham.
Alrighty. Well, then we will see you all then.
Alright, see you guys at 10. Good night.
Good night.